All right. From Dallas all the way to Seattle, where the hope is, from Russell Wilson's perspective, he gets an offer that he is happy enough with to sign by next Monday. That is the supposed deadline, and Bob Condotta of the Seattle Times reported over the weekend little progress has been made in Russell Wilson contract talks. And look, Chris, we talked about this a lot last week. I don't think it really changes our analysis of the situation. The bottom line is the NFL is a deadline-driven business. The deadline is a week away, and in no negotiation do you move to your bottom line position with time left on the clock, because once you go to your bottom line, you're going to get squeezed off of it. If the Seahawks would put their best offer on the table today, Russell Wilson and his agent, Mark Rodgers, would have a week to keep working on them to get more. So I think the best play here, if you're the Seahawks, you put your top offer together, your bottom line offer, this is what we'll pay you. You put it on the table on Friday, knowing that he'll take the weekend to think about it and decide on Monday what to do. So I don't know that progress needs to be made. We all know what needs to be done at this point. The dollars are easy to calculate, and I think the big sticking point is he wants I believe, a percentage of the salary cap moving forward to protect him against increases due to new CBA, new TV deals, and the influx of cash coming from gambling. Once he gets that percentage that he, is comfortable with, I think the deal gets done. And the question is, will he get it? And the question for the Seahawks becomes, are you willing to give it to him?
Wow. So you think it will be a percentage type thing? You think he has a chance to be the first guy that maybe does this?
Well, I think to get him to give up $30.34 million for 2020, $36.4 million for 2021, and $52.4 million for 2022, which is what his 3 franchise tags would be. To get him to give up that opportunity to go Kirk Cousins, I think you're going to need to give him that protection, because the world's going to change dramatically in the next 3 years. Once we have a new CBA, once there's new TV deals, once 35 states have legalized gambling, the NFL identifies all the revenue streams, I think that's the only reasonable protection for any high-end player, specifically a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, and either way, I'm not too concerned that there was little progress over the last week or the weekend. Either way, hey, the point is Russell Wilson's put this on everybody's radar. He's put the pressure on the Seattle Seahawks. The media knows about this. The Seattle Seahawks fan base knows about this. And really, anything other than a long-term deal for Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks, I just feel like the Seahawks are going to be looked at as, what the hell are you thinking? You got to sign this guy. So, again, I don't know if I totally buy, like I said last week, the deadline of April 15th. He's put it out there. I understand that. That's smart. It gets the conversation going. But I don't think Seattle is going to be in some, super rush here to make sure it gets done. Yeah, maybe they put out an offer on Friday. But again, I don't think Russell Wilson's going to turn this down if, let's just say, it's May 10th and they offer him a contract to be the highest paid quarterback in the history of football. He's not going to go, whoa, guys, hold on. I said April 15th. I can't accept it. So there's urgency, but there's not an urgency is what I'm saying, I think.
I don't know if you read ProFootballTalk.com on Sunday, but I credited you for that theory that if the Seahawks show up on May 15 with whatever it was Russell Wilson wanted on April 15, would he say no to that? He'd have to be stupid to say no to that.
Yeah, I would think,
but
yes.
Again,
thank you for crediting me.
But here's my take. If he is only reluctantly engaging in these talks, if he is hell-bent on taking the Kirk Cousins approach and pushing it multiple levels higher, because there's got to be some ego involved here. When these truly great quarterbacks, when the best quarterbacks in the NFL look at what Kirk Cousins did, and all due respect, here's where the insult comes to Kirk Cousins for Monday morning. You preempted me earlier, Chris. It's Kirk Cousins, for crying out loud. I'm Russell Wilson. Cousins can play this game and make $128 million over 5 years and force his way to the open market and get $84 million fully guaranteed on a 3-year deal. If he can do that, what can I do?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to go find out. And that's the one that look. And, hey, Seahawks, you had your chance. I mean, that's going to be the test. If they play this game with him and they wake up on May 15 and realize we better just give the guy what he wants, will Russell Wilson and Mark Rodgers say, hey, guys, you had your chance. We only engaged in these talks because you wanted us to. We had every intent of going year to year. We wanted to give you a chance to talk us out of it. You failed to do it. We're going year to year now, guys. Sorry. But that's the consequence of not taking it seriously. You should have.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there's risk in that too. So I think Russell Wilson would realize that. He's been great. We've talked about that, about staying healthy. All that makes sense. But still, I think at the end of the day, the Seahawks don't want that to happen. I don't think Russell Wilson really wants to play that way either. I mean, I would think Russell Wilson not only wants the long-term security from a contract and guaranteed money, but he just doesn't seem like the type of guy that wants to be dealing with this type of nonsense on a yearly basis as far as franchise talk and is it ever going to get, is a contract ever going to get finished? How much longer are you going to be here in Seattle? That is the type of stuff that we've talked about before. It can divide a team, divide a locker room, make things uncomfortable within a building, and really ruin a culture. So they better be careful with that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.